All right, so this is the start of the second half. Scores 7-1 Florida. We got Tim Garrett here with the pull to start us off. Wisconsin's out on offense. Pretty good pull, good height, good hang time. Looks like Muffin to Reb is their start. Reb with a big shot downfield to Drew, who's a great offensive cutter for them. Good deep threat. Just didn't get his hands on that one. If you saw on that throw, it was actually really difficult. It was coming right over his head. It's a really tough play to make. The only thing you can really do there is to kind of shift to the right or left so you can see the disc coming in, make an easier catch for yourself. Tim starting off with probably a host stack downfield. Foster's on the mark here. Swings it around. Dustin goes up line to clear. Another break to Kurt. Kurt looking for a big shot. Thought about the inside out Huck. Oh, there's a drop by Jai. Gives it back to Wisconsin here for a chance to put it in for offense. Up the line. Really, on Wisconsin, you really got to make sure they don't get their handlers up line. There's a foul call. So basically what's happening here is a high stall count. The guy kind of smart handler drew the foul to get back on 0. You got to make sure if you get a high stall count, 6, 7, 8, you really want to play clean so they don't get a free call off. They're right on our doorstep here. There's a little discussion of whether or not the Wisconsin player's in. It looks like he's not in, so we're going to tap it in here. Scuba over the top to Drew. Easy goal, 7-2. Really not much to do there. The offense should score pretty much every single time the disc is on the goal line. All right, so here we go. We're on offense now. Short pull. Straight to me. It looks like. Calling some play out. Looking upfield. Kurt, my first cut. There's a low backhand. That is a terrible throw. Kurt shows some speed by almost getting to it. All right, Muffin's pulling the line. Always a threat to, throw the distance of the field with his big flick cut. Kurt with one of the better marks in the game. Gets a sick, nasty foot block. Easy pass to Dustin. Woo. Like I said, again, Kurt's got one of the nicer marks. If you see, he's really, really active, not only with his hands, but also very active with his feet. That time he's got lucky that his foot got in the right place at the right time there. There's a pull. Going for an outside in double helix there. Get a little extra hang time. Reb's the dealer for him there. Throws it under to Dan. Skip on the mark. Hammer over the top to Drew. You got Ted Tripley there, an old Wisconsin player. That's an easy shot to Drew. That's just a bad, looks like a bad switch on our part. 8-3, Wisconsin coming back a little bit here, scoring two right out of the gates. Sounds like Wisconsin's coming to the backhand mark, trying to limit Kurt and my flick probably. Having Tim on the field though is nice because Tim's got a really, really sweet backhand hut. You got Chris on the under. Good patience here, waiting for something to open. Nice swing to Kurt. Kurt to myself. Hammer over the top to Ferns. Just a little bit too far out of his reach. That's a tough catch to make there. A little bit of an overthrow on my part. All right, Muffins checks it in here to Foster. Looking for a break mark throw. I can get a little tighter on the mark there. Swings it around. Me cheating. I'm cheating in there. I lose my guy, actually. I go in on a poach. Bad idea. I leave my guy wide open in the end zone. Foster is wide open. Chris tries to recover. Foster makes a nice left-hand grab. That was just one of those plays where I'm trying to come in and make something happen, and Wisconsin took advantage of it. Good play on Wisconsin's part. 8-4, making the game a little interesting here out of the second half. Dustin's back to receive the pull. Moves it up to Tim. We got good movement over to Kurt. Gets a nice 20 gainer with a big flick on Kurt's part, dying a little bit. Drew goes up, makes a nice play. I'm unable to come down with it. Drew with a good defensive play. Wisconsin with a chance to break, to tighten the score up a little bit, make it 8-5. They put this one in here. Ted with a big hut to Drew. This time Drew comes down with it over the head and makes a great catch. 8-5. Wisconsin's making it interesting here. So our offense has really come out kind of sluggish with a couple missed throws. I've got the disc on the left side. Looks like the force is back in, kind of straight up. Throw a big up to Skip. Just a terrible huck, out of bounds, 10 yards. Doesn't even give my offensive guy a chance to make a play. So Muffin has got the disc, moves it over to Reb. They put this in, gets to 8-6. Game gets real interesting quick. Wisconsin's really kind of turning up their game here. You can see that their throws are a little more crisp. Their offense is looking a lot better now. Their legs are a little woken up from the first half. They're not making those same mistakes as they did. Paul with a great layout D on Reb in the handler spot. Not an easy layout by any means. I'm looking for something quick here from Kurt. Kurt finds me with a lefty backhand. Not in. Waiting for Dustin to get in the end zone. 9-5. We finally put one in there, get on the board. Alright, so now we want to try to get some defensive pressure here. We don't want the game too close. Trying to go double helix again. I don't know if this one comes back in. Doesn't look like he came back in. Pulling out of bounds is really one of my pet peeves. This thing I really hate. As you can notice, this is a tournament that happened in February. A lot of us haven't played for a few months, so our throws aren't as crisp as they normally are when it comes around to club nationals and the series for club. So Wisconsin playing small ball here, working the unders, getting big yards, big gainers on good cuts. So us and Wisconsin have some big history. 2006 national championship, we found each other in the finals with us getting Wisconsin 15-12. There's a hut goes up against Tim's guy, overthrow. We ended up meeting each other again in 2008 national championship where Wisconsin took it to us that game. There's a huck by Tim to myself, just a great put by Tim. Does around his space. Easy dish off to Jai. 10-5 Florida. So playing this game, it was really kind of fun having a lot of these guys that you see, you've seen for the past 5 years or so. So it was a great game to play in. There's a big outside in flick pull. Get something difficult to catch, put it in the back of the end zone, get our defenders down there, get a nice mark on. So they got to take the disc out in the middle of their end zone here, so gives us a little bit of advantage. Reb's just a real steady offensive cutter. There I come up with a poach D, foul call by Foster, contested, so it comes back to Reb. Wisconsin is looking for some quick, easy throws here. They got a lot of speed on the field. Foster, a little bit of a forced throw there on the huck. Turns it over. We're going to try to take advantage here. Kurt with the disc. Kurt looking hammer. No one's open for him. Mima's got the disc. Moves it over to myself. With a nice little flick. Out to space to Jai. 11-5 Florida. Another pull goes out of bounds. So Wisconsin gets to take it at the brick. Lockie's got the disc here. Looks for a big hut. Offensive guy's there, but a little too far out for Ted. Ted's real fast, so Tough to overthrow that guy. Kurt's got the disc. Moves it up nice, up the line to Tim. Tim looked for a big shot, not there. Good patience here, good patience. Really trying to put this one in. With a little bit of a force flick, break side there. Dan makes a real nice play on me there with a nice D. Dan's got some great acceleration in his first few steps real quick. So Wisconsin's going to try to take advantage here. Oh, a drop. Unlike that. Very unlikely for Will to drop that pass. Kurt with a sick low hammer. If you want to check out how to throw that hammer, we got a video on Everything Ultimate's page. You guys can check that out. As you can see, though, that's where it comes in really, really useful throw there. Real quick, on the money type of throw. Doesn't give the defense any chance to make a play. So this is game point for us now. Wisconsin's going to try to put one on the board here. Muffin, nice low release flick to Ted. Moves it over to Reb. Reb, nice up the line throw to number 8 on Wisconsin here. Trying to force something. Foster gets it under. Foster looking. Got the hammer all day to Muffin. Good shot, 12-6. So now, offense is out on the field. We're just going to try to take care of it, put it in, get the game over, go home, get some food. Tim's got the disc. Looking for me, swings it over to myself. Moves it up. Kurt's got the disc. Oh, a little bit of a missed throw there. You got Heidemann with the disc right on the goal line. Swings it over. Right to number 26, 12-7. That's a good break by Wisconsin. Take advantage of kind of looks to me a little miscommunication there with Kurt and the receiver. We're in a vert stack here. Kind of waiting for something to happen. Break mark throw to myself. Kurt with a nice break over the top. Looking for Tim. Tim's got it now. Spreading a little too more in a host stack. Jai's got it moving up. Throws it over to myself. Hammer's open, but a little bit too shallow there for Kurt. Bad throw on my part. Thinking a little deja vu here. Muffin walking up with Kurt on the mark. See if Muffin goes for a big shot again or if he tries to swing it. Yeah, he swings it there. There's a throw. Oh, Paul with a nice layout D. Right on the goal line. Gives it to Kurt. Tim up the line. There it is, game. Great game, 13-7, Florida. Alright guys, so hopefully that was something that you guys enjoyed, something that you want to see more of. It's definitely something that we can do. We're thinking about breaking it down too a little bit more, getting a little more into the strategy side of things, maybe going back, doing replays and showing kind of the breakdown of the offense and defense. I think it's definitely something that's useful for you guys. So let us know what you thought about it. And again, thank you so much for all the support. Everyone that's subscribed out there, we almost have 4,000 subscribers. Every time you guys like a video, favorite a video, share a video, all that stuff really helps us out, really makes it so that we can keep doing this and keep putting out videos for you guys. And also it really just spreads the word. So we really appreciate that. We have some big stuff on the board here for you guys that we're really excited about. So we can't wait to share it with you guys. So stay tuned definitely for that. Until next time, peace.